Welcome everyone. Today's project is to attach these rocker guards to the side of the Jeep. New front bumper, new rear bumper. It's going to be a lot more aggressive, a lot more attitude on our Jeep. So we're going to need some strong muscles and some good wrenching today to get the old stuff off and the new stuff on. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Alright, you're going to use that like this.
Okay.
And then I'll get another wrench. We'll grab on this.
Okay.
We'll do that. So. Water check to the front, right? Through the plate, through the into here, at least right into here. So you want to pick the right hardware, and you also need to use the washers and the lock washers, correct? Okay, you're doing the bottom one. Leave the top one alone. Get the bottom one in. The threads are okay. So go ahead and get that, tight to where the bumper is about like that, and then but don't tighten it all the way. Otherwise it's going to get a little flat. How are you doing on the front? Well, make sure he's out of the way.
These, this, and the lock of probably none.
Yeah. Okay. We've got, I think, all the old parts removed from the Jeep. There's still some brackets under the rocker area that we have to continue to remove. But we're taking off the decorative bumper here right underneath the Jeep logo. Delilah's working on that. That's going to allow the rocker guard to go up higher on the body, give some more body protection. We got the front bumper installed. It looks great. The rear bumper's installed. Just had a little bit of difficulty getting the hardware to line up. There's slotted holes, there's a lot of weight to support. But we were able to get the bolts started, and then now they're just tightening it up. So we start with everything loose, we tighten it up together, and then there's another fitment issue on the front. The big hoop that goes on top of the front bumper is having a little difficulty going in. So once we get the bumper installed, I think we're able to stretch it some, get those holes to line up, and then we'll thread it again with the torque wrench, get it all torqued up. So far so good, it's looking great.
Undoing stuff?
Yeah.
Attach it to the back part, or is it like...
If the wrench stops clicking, that means it's too loose, and that means you can shoot your fingers. You're glad you didn't step on it, right?
Yeah, so this would be the front.
The left, okay. We have this one.
So your foot's supposed to go in between.
This bar goes up against the side to prevent it from getting crushed if you slide into a tree or hit a rock or
So
something.
it's like you're going to be doing this.
It's not as much of a step as it is to protect the Jeep against like rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
This has to come off, right?
Are we reusing any of the hardware?
Yeah. We've been taking off the side parts, and it was a lot because we kept tightening it again and then loosening it because you had to make sure like you flip the wrench and everything.
The right way.
Yeah.
The most challenging thing though was probably like at the beginning when we didn't know which side it was, so we were twisting it and it wasn't coming off and it was kind of stuck. So we had to get help, but then we figured it out.
Yeah.
It has a spring inside that does kind of two jobs. Usually you'll hold it with one hand and you hit it with a hammer on the other side. But because this is spring loaded, it's going to do it like all in one shot. Start with real light pressure, and then because it's going to want to grab. If you push too hard, it's going to grab. So you want to start with real light pressure and let the drill bit do the work. Great. So 3 out of 4. Feel the threads. It's actually making threads as you go. It's got to go straight in. Pretty tight right now.
Thank you everybody for watching. Be sure and hit the like button and subscribe.